What show are we supposed to be using?
St. Patrick's Day.
Because that was the one I did without Paul. So now we're back in 1962. And 1962 was a Neil Sedaka banner year. Remember Neil? He is 87 and still performing out on East Coast. He just had a couple shows in October. So if you want to go see Neil sing this song personally, he'd probably, I bet you you could probably have him for $20 extra. He'd sing it to you individually. He does videos from his apartment in Manhattan. He still sings all these old songs. This one's called Breaking Up Was Hard to Do. I bet you remember it.
You tell me that you're leaving. I can't believe it's true.
Darling, there's no living without you. It's the part you probably remember.
Down doobie doo down down, comma down doobie doo down down, comma down doobie doo down down. Breaking up is hard to do. Don't take your love away from me. Comma down. Don't you leave my heart in misery. Cause if you go, then I'll be blue. Cause breaking up is hard to do. Remember that, yeah, me time. And you kiss me all through the night. Think of all that we've been through. And breaking up is hard to do. You say that breaking up is hard to do. Now I know that it's true. Don't say that this is the end. Instead of breaking up, I wish that we were making up again. I beg on you, don't say goodbye. Down. Can't we give our love another try? Come on, baby, let's start anew. Cause breaking up is hard to do. They say that breaking up is hard to do.
Now I know that it's true.
Don't say that this is the end. Instead of breaking up, I wish that we were making up again. We were making up again. Don't take your love away from me. Down. Don't you leave my heart in misery. Cause if you go, then I'll be blue. Cause breaking up is hard to do. So very hard to do. So hard to do.
Thank you very much. Yeah, he has some great songs. He premiered that song on the American Bandstand. Anybody remember Dave Clark and the American Bandstand? He was an amazing guy. He looked the same when he was 80 years old as when he was 20. He didn't ever age, Dave Clark. So what are we doing next?
Well, we're doing a song from the Great American Song by one of the great singers of this last century, Frank Sinatra. You may know that name. One of his signature songs was called The Way You Look Tonight, and sing it is Dave.
This is a great one to dance to. Frank does a better job. Someday, when I'm all alone and the world's gone cold, I will feel the glow just thinking of you and the way you look tonight. Yes, you're lovely with your smile so warm and your cheeks so soft There is nothing for me but to love you and the way you look tonight. With each turn, your tenderness grows, tearing my fears apart. And that laugh that wrinkles your nose when it touches my foolish heart. Oh, love never ever change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it, 'cause I love you and the way you look tonight. That laugh that wrinkles your nose when it touches my foolish heart. Lovely, never ever change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it, 'cause I love you, Maggie, just the way you look this afternoon. Ooh, tonight. Just the way you look Thank you very much. I knew Frank's career was almost over when he couldn't get down on one knee anymore. But he could get down, but he couldn't get back up. You know how that is. What are we doing?
We're moving on to the 70s. Do any of you remember John Denver? Yes, this is his probably most famous song, although he had many. It's one of our favorites, Country Roads. Please sing along with us.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. Mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to the water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, tears up in my eye. Country roads take me home, everybody, to the place I belong, West Virginia. Mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, I hear her voice in the morning hours. She calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia.
roll. Yeehaw.
Thank you.
May Dale sang one more time, and that's one of the ways we got the name of our group. Is we realized that during while we're singing the song, we often have the same phrase over and over, and we will sing that one more time. And my mic is putting me out, but that's how we got the name of the group. Is we like to sing things one more time. So when you hear the phrase "one more time," just sing along with us.
Yeah. And we do have valuable prizes to give out today. The first question that we have for you, for that valuable prize, probably worth thousands of dollars.
Maybe more.
John Denver was not born John Denver. He had a different name at his birth. Anybody remember John Denver's actual last name? And you'll know right away why he changed it. Anybody? Even with thousands of dollars on the line, I'm just... What was it?
John Deutschendorf.
Deutschendorf.
Yep. I think I would have changed my name too.
All right, well, maybe if he lived in the city of Deutschendorf, it would have worked. But he lived in and loved Denver. And I'm thinking that your mic's okay to continue. I hate to miss any part of your singing.
It'll be fine.
All right, so we've got one that's a weather forecast, or?
Yes, it is. This next song is called Trickle Trickle, and it's sung by a group named The Videos. They were a one-hit wonder back in the 50s. I don't think you'll probably remember the group, but you might remember this song.
Trickle, trickle, splash, splash. Tell me how long will this rain last? The rain keeps dropping, there ain't no stopping. Tell me how long will this rain last? Trickle, trickle, slop, slop. Just got to see my sweet gun run. She's there waiting and I'm hesitating. Tell me just when this rain will stop.
Politic my clothes here, boy. One bottle of well, you know love shops in town. Won't you lend me your Cadillac? Gonna go to the party, yeah. So lend me your show. Well, if I don't take you, no, I won't make it. I won't see my baby no more.
Trickle, trickle, splash, splash. Tell me how long will this rain last? The rain keeps dropping, there ain't no stopping. Tell me how long will this rain last? Trickle, trickle, slop, slop. Just got to see my sweet gun run. She's there waiting and I'm hesitating. Tell me just when this rain will stop.
Policy's sweet, she like my boy, and I love her so. Well, if I don't make this party, man, she's sure to blow. Gotta go to the party, yeah. Lend me your show. Well, if I don't take you, no, I wanna make it. Won't see my baby no more. Oh.
Trickle, trickle, splash, splash. Tell me how long will this rain last? The rain keeps dropping, there ain't no stopping. Tell me how long will this rain last? Trickle, trickle, slop, slop. Just got to see my sweet gun run. She's there waiting and I'm hesitating. Tell me how long will this rain last? Tell me how long will it last?
Does anybody remember that song? Does that ring a bell with anybody? Okay. Well, it was a one-hit wonder, and maybe it was only a one.
that one?
Yeah. You remember?
Outstanding. You are the first person in thousands that remembers that song. That's wonderful. We renamed that song, How Long Will This Last Note Last?
We just think it's fun to sing, and it looked like you guys were enjoying it. So
out of 1939 and 40s, we started getting into the World War II era, where a lot of these young guys were going off to war. And there was a young female singer who would become famous in the next handful of years named Doris Day. At age 18, with the Les Brown Orchestra, she premiered as a singer, a chanteuse. Unfortunately, we have our own Doris Day at 18 years old. And Doris,
Bless of you.
take center stage. Ladies and gentlemen, Sentimental Journey.
salvation. Spent each dime I could afford. Like a child, mild anticipation, I long to hear that all aboard. 7, that's the time we leave at 7. I'll be waiting up for heaven, counting every mile of railroad track that takes me back. Never thought my heart could be so yearning. Why did I decide to roam? Gotta take the sentimental journey home. When Doris Day recorded this song, the troops were coming back from World War II from Europe, and every officer soldier, thank you, was going home to have his sentimental journey with his family. It was the perfect combination of the right song at the right time. 7, that's the time we leave at 7. I'll be waiting up for heaven, counting every mile of railroad track that takes me back. Never thought my heart could be so yearning. Why did I decide to roam? Gotta take the sentimental journey home. Sentimental journey home. Sentimental journey home. Thank you.
Speaking of sentimental journeys.
Yes, that was wonderful, Doris. Thank you. It was interesting, though, for me to think that 1939, when the war began, all that began, Doris was 12 years old, 12, 13 years old, and little did she know she would be one of the signature sounds of that next handful of years.
Well, speaking of sentimental journeys, we are going to take a road trip now. Did anybody here ever drive on Route 66 from Chicago? Yeah, raise your hand. Yeah, did anybody ever do the whole Route 66 from Chicago to Los Angeles?
Did you really? All the way?
Wow.
It's amazing.
But I think it looks like most people, at least, you drove a little bit of the road trip, and we're going to sing all about Route 66.
On that 2 and 4.
If you ever plan to motor west,
Here's Paul in the background there.
travel my way, take the highway, that's the best. Get your kicks on Route 66.
Well, it winds from Chicago to LA, more than 2,000 miles all the way. Your kicks on Route 66. John Missouri.
And Oklahoma City is mighty pretty. You'll see Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona,
Don't forget Winona,
Kingman,
Barstow,
San Bernardino. Won't you get hip to this timely tip? When you make that California trip, get your kicks on Route 66.
little traveling music.
Get your kicks, get your kicks on 66. Put your blues, put your blues on 66. You can cruise, you
can cruise, you can't lose.
I'm on Route 66. Get your kicks.
Make my way across the prairies.
Get your
Down to New
kicks.
Mexico.
Get your
I got a way to carry. I got a long way to go. Love's waiting there to meet me. So I'm pushing and on the 66. Make my way across the prairies. Down to New Mexico. I got a way to carry. I got a long way to go. Love is waiting there to meet me. So I'm pushing and on the 66.
You can go through St. Louis
Joplin, Missouri.
and Oklahoma City looks mighty pretty. You'll see Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico.
Flagstaff, Arizona.
Don't forget Winona,
Kingdom.
Boston, San Bernardino. This time to tell. When you make that California trip, get your kicks on Route 66.
Yeah.
Get your kicks on Route 66. Get your kicks on Route 66.
One more time.
Get your kicks on Route 66. Oh yeah!
So do you remember that one?
I saw a lot of people singing. I like that.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
We can see the masks moving, but we can't quite see your mouth. But I can tell. The other thing that I noticed is a lot of folks out there, when you're keeping that beat, I'm seeing her foot go on that 2 and 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, and that's wonderful. Well, it's a trip you can still take, and they've got most of this neon signs, many of them restored, so you can see. That was always competition to see who had the biggest neon sign, because there was all these motels along the way.
Cindy, what are we singing next?
We're going to say, What a Wonderful World. It was recorded by Louis Armstrong. When?
1960s?
65, we're gonna guess.
Anybody remember Louis Armstrong?
Yes.
Dale, you going to ask her a question? For a prize? A valuable prize?
I watched him play that trumpet and sing, and he always had those two things in his hand. I just gave you the first one. He always had the trumpet and one other thing in his hand. What was it? It was a handkerchief, exactly right. That's why, even though I don't play trumpet, I always have that ready. He would sweat. He was on the Ed Sullivan Show. I remember watching him on that. He would just sweat up a storm. But boy, even in spite of that voice, they didn't want him to record this. This was not one the engineers thought would that he would do a good job on. But that wonderful voice of his brought such heart to this song. And we hope we can do it.
She actually did get a prize, so you should try next time.
A valuable
Ask the
prize.
question, or whoever.
It's a wonderful world. If you know the words again, please sing along with us.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see the blue for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky,
Are also on the faces of people going by.
I see friends shake me back, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I
This guy? This guy? I can see you have more than one boyfriend. That's okay. I'll step out of the way. So in 1953, I think it was White Christmas, the movie came out, and in that movie we have Rosemary Clooney and another gal, and that's your question, is what, yeah, thank you for notice. We have those two gals singing this song. If you can remember who the other gal was that sang with Rosemary Clooney, or the name of either of the two guys that were in that movie, you will also win a valuable prize. But I would like to introduce our two stars of the movie White Christmas. Ladies and gentlemen, sisters.
Sisters, sisters, there were never such devoted sisters. Never had to have a chaperone, no sir. I'm there to keep my eye on her, caring, sharing every little thing that we are wearing. When a certain gentleman arrived from Rome, she wore the dress and I stayed home. All kinds of weather, we stick together, the same in the rain or sun. Two different faces, but in tight places, we think and we act as one. Those who've seen us know that not a thing could come between us. Many men have tried to split us up, but no one can. Lord help the mister who comes between me and my sister, and Lord help the sister who comes between me and my man. All kinds of weather, we stick together, the same in the rain or sun. Two different faces, but in tight places, we think and we act as one. Those who've seen us know that not a thing could come between us. Many men have tried to split us up, but no one can. Lord help the mister who comes between me and my sister, and Lord help the sister who comes between me and my man. Sister, 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 don't come between me and my man.
I'd like to thank whoever was out there whistling. And we have that question hanging in the air there. Does anybody remember? Yes, ma'am. Bing Crosby, very good. So he was one of the two guys. Remember the other guy's name? It's Danny Kaye. Everybody here will remember Danny Kaye. He was one of the signature clown dancers, singers, entertainers of the time. But yeah, that's very good. And then we have the name of the gal that was singing with Rosemary Clooney. She actually wasn't singing in that movie. It was actually Rosemary's sister who was dubbing that in for her. She was a little gal that had a waist about 6 inches around, I think. Vera Ellen. You remember her? I always thought it was Mitzi Gaynor, but it turns out it's Vera Ellen. So look Vera Ellen up on Google, Vera Ellen, and you'll see all the girls were trying to keep their waist small. Hers was just ridiculously so.
And don't worry, we'll pick up these chicken feathers, purple and white chicken feathers, before we leave. You gonna say something?
Yes, I just wanted to say thank you all for coming, and that's actually one of my all-time favorite movies, or
Wonderful.
We're so glad.
I watch that like all year round, and they're literally like where my idols growing up.
Wonderful.
Oh, that's great.
They all just kind of like.
You are an old soul in a young body then.
Yeah, you should have come
You
up.
can ask all of them that
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah,
You
that's
should
wonderful.
Come up and sing with us next
Yes,
time.
that's right.
Be the third
Yeah.
sister.
We've got another song a little later on that is from a movie that we used to watch every single year. I bet you most of us did. That'll come up pretty quick. Right now,
This
we're
next
singing
one's
one
actually from a movie also.
Yeah, what was the movie on this
I
one?
believe it was called Top Hat
Okay.
with Fred Astaire and Ginger
Really
Rogers.
good.
There you go.
Yep. And they will be grateful that you remember them. I'm always amazed at how Fred could sing and dance at the same time. Ginger never danced. I mean, never sang, but she was a wonderful dancer. But that always amazed me. You could sing and dance at the same time. We've got a valuable prize there. Thank you for knowing the answer.
Yes.
So you can either wear that or you can sell it probably for a lot of money. And these are glass bead bracelets, a variety of colors, and they fit everybody. I know if I can get it on, I know that it fits everybody. So we'd like to sing, as Meg says, from the movie Top Hat. We really do like we're in a chicken yard, like there was a fight between a white and a purple chicken. These purple chickens are hard to catch up with. They're fast in order to get these feathers. We'd like to sing Cheek to Cheek. And I bet you probably remember that one. We're going to start out with a little scat. Hard to remember.
Heaven, I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I see when we're out together, dancing cheek to cheek. Heaven, I'm in heaven, and the cares that hung around me through the week seem to vanish like a gambler's lucky streak when we're out together, dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, I love to climb a mountain and to reach the highest peak, but it doesn't thrill me half as much as dancing cheek to cheek.
Well, I'd love to go out fishing.
Where do you go?
In a river or a creek, but I don't enjoy it half as much as dancing cheek to cheek.
Dance with me, I want my arm about you. The charm about you will carry me through to heaven. I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I see when we're out together dancing, out together dancing, we're out together dancing, cheek to cheek.
A little bit more scat. Thank you very much. Do you remember that one? I could kind of tell you were singing along with us on that one. Do you remember that song? Yeah.
Dale made a reference to a song from a movie that came out in the 1930s, but we will, everybody in this song, I bet everybody here will know this movie and know the song because they put it on TV, and every year we would watch The Wizard of Oz growing up. And Judy Garland, of course, was the heroine of the movie, and she sang this song at the beginning of the movie and just stole everybody's heart. So here is Judy Garland to sing Over the Rainbow.
When all the world's a hopeless jungle and the raindrops tumble all around, heaven opens a magic lane. When all the clouds darken up the highway, there's rainbow highway to be found, leading from your window pane to a place behind the sun, just a step beyond the rain. Now the familiar melody. Please sing with me. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh why can't I? Thank you for
That was
singing
wonderful,
with me.
thank you.
There are some good voices out there.
Judy recorded that when she was 15 years old and performed in the movie when she was 16. So quite a talent. And we watched her for a whole bunch of years after that, sing that song in everybody's variety show and a number of TV appearances. What are we doing next?
We are doing a song that was made famous by Nat King Cole in the 1960s. You know, there's a lot of songs about love out there, right? But this is the only one I know of that actually spells it out.
Love, love, love. Yes, it's love. Love, love, love. That's right. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. He is even more than anyone that you adore and love. How you
Is all that I can give.
see right through me.
Love.
Love is all I need, and you are the one that I've always dreamed of. True, with love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. Love, love, love. Yes, it's love. Love, love, love. That's right. Oh, love is for the way you look at me. You know we were meant to be. Love is for the only one I see. From here to eternity, he is very, very extraordinary. He is even more than anyone that you adore. And love is all that I can give to you. I love everything you do. Love is more than just a game for two. I want to get next to you. Doing love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. Yes, it's true. Love, love, love. Yes, it's love. Love, love, love. That's right. It's love.
That was Nat King Cole. He had that beautiful, mellow voice and was a remarkably talented guy. We lost him too soon also. Well, we've got one of the songs that Frank Sinatra used to sing. These girls said that I have to sing it. I tried to convince them to sing it.
I don't sing like Frank did. So
This one actually deals with love also, though, as Meg was saying. Some of
it
these
comes
songs
with
deal
some
with...
instructions.
Yeah. Now, I'm betting that most guys would not advocate this particular policy, but this is a policy all about nice and easy. Let's take it nice and easy. It's gonna be so easy for us to fall in love. Hey, baby, what's your hurry? Relax and don't you worry. We're gonna fall in love. We're on the road to romance, that's safe to say. But let's make all the stops along the way. The problem now, of course, is we've got to hold our horses. To rush would be a crime, 'cause nice and easy does it every time. We are on the road to romance, that's safe to say, but let's make all the stops along the way. The problem now, of course, is We've simply got to hold our horses. To rush would be, it would be a crime. 'Cause nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it. Every time, like the man said one more time. Nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it every time. Yeah. Thank you. I could ask the guys, is that a policy that you would have ever promoted when you were dating? You would. You were a gentleman. You were a gentleman. That's great. Well, we are pleased to have our another young lady in love here. We've been hearing a lot about a new boyfriend. Are you willing to tell us his name even yet?
Oh, I can't say his name. I'll have to keep you guessing on that.
All right.
But I'll tell you all about him.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Kitty from New York City, and she's going to tell us about her new boyfriend.
Boy from New York City.
Cool, cool kitty. Tell us about the boy from New York City. Ooh, come on, kitty. Tell us about the boy from New York City.
I'm told he's really fine. Someday I hope to make him mine, oh mine. And he's neat and oh so sweet. Just the way he looked at me, swept me off of my feet. Ooh, you ought to come and see how he walks and how he talks.
Cool, cool kitty. Tell us about the boy from New York
He's
City.
really down and he's no clown. He has the finest penthouse I've ever seen in town. And he's cute in his mohair suit and keeps his pockets full of spending loot. Ooh, say you want to come and see his dueling star and brand new car. Every time he says he loves me, chills run down my spine. Every time he wants to kiss me, oh, it makes me feel so fine. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Tell us about the boy from New York City. He can dance, take a chance, with a little romance, baby, 'cause he's a looker.
That's when I fell in love with just one glance.
He's talking and cool.
He was shy and so was I. Now I know I'll never ever say goodbye. Ooh, say you want to come and see. He's the most from coast to coast.
Cool, cool kitty. Tell us about the boy from New York City. Come on, kitty. Tell us about the boy from New York City.
The boy from New York City.
Tell us about the boy from New York
Talk
City.
about the boy
Come on,
from New York
tell us about the boy from New
City.
York City.
That was Kitty from New York City. He kind of sounds like a scary guy. with the
He's got a lot of promise.
yeah. You're gonna shape him though and mold him.
That's right.
Okay. Well, we are so grateful for you allowing us to be here. We've got the fire inspection going on right now, so they've got the fire alarm running, and that's what you hear. And so we apologize for that. but we're going to see if we can tune to it on this next song. Actually, we are pleased to have spent this time with you. We really would like to do another hour, but we're thinking that's probably as much as you can tolerate. We are blessed every time we are able to spend this time sharing music and memories with folks who remember these songs. In the 1950s, actually started before that with a radio show in the 1940s, and then became a television show. We had Roy Rogers and Dale Evans, who were on every week, and we'd all watch that show. You could be a member of the Writers Club, and we all dreamed about riding Trigger. Do you remember anybody? Do you remember that we could have this be the last of our prizes? Do you remember what the name of the dog was? I know that's one of those obscure questions. Pardon me? It was it was Bullet. Yeah, Bullet. Bullet. See, give that man a prize because he had it right on the tip of his tongue.
And as much as I know he would love the bracelet, we will give him this little handy flashlight.
It's a manly flashlight, I want you to know.
You're welcome.
So we, to say our thank yous and our God bless yous, we'd like to sing this song that Dale Evans wrote. And if you know it, sing along. It's called Happy Trails.
Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling hard till then. Who cares about the clouds when we're together? Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you till we meet again. Some trails are happy ones, others are blue, but it's the way you ride the trail that counts, and here's a happy one for you. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds when we're together? Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you till we meet again. There was even a membership card you could get if you wanted to join the Writers Club. You just had to obey the rules. Some of those were eat all the food on your plate, do what your mom and dad say, respect your flag and your country, and the thing which we can't figure out is that be brave, but never take chances. We're still trying to figure out how we do that. We figure we do that every time we step up here and sing for you.
That's right.
Happy trails to you till we meet again.
Goodbye, everybody, and thank you so much for allowing us to be here. We'll look forward to coming back. Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless.
Thank y'all very much for coming. You're very enjoyable.
Oh, thank you so
We
much.
will look forward to coming back.
We want to come, we want to come. I want to come back.
We have a spring show that's, although it's well into spring now, but we've got one that's about ready with all new music. So next time we come, we'll do something different.